I would definitely say I've just not staying idle, not sitting on my rear end day in, day out. Especially now with the pandemic and all this happening, really
Mm,
just like I'm eating healthy, I'm consciously eating healthy.
mm.
I'm consciously being active and consciously staying healthy and thinking, okay, should I go for the chocolate or should I go for the fruit? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go for the fruit now. I think that's what I'll do. And then I forget about the chocolate, and I'm like, and then it becomes a habit. So it's become a habit for me,
Yeah.
and it's been good, and I feel good, and it's great. And when I don't, even when I do the opposite, where I go, I have a binge of eating bad food. I feel it the next day. I feel it that night. I feel it the next day, and I am completely just shattered. I'm just like, so yeah. The biggest obstacle is myself.
Mm.
Nothing else. I can't use anything else as an excuse. I'm the biggest obstacle. I get in my own way, and I initially tell myself, no, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. No, I'm too tired. And then I push myself and I do it. I'm like, all right, yeah, no, yeah, you can do it. There's nothing else stopping you but you. So it's hard. I will say that I've been doing this for a while, and it's still I find it hard every day getting up in the morning and thinking, okay, I've got this workout to do. I've got to do it. Let me do it. It's hard to answer that question.
Mm.
I would say three, maybe a four, and that had to do more with motivation. So
Mhm.
yeah, a nine. I would definitely a nine, because now it's ingrained in me. It really is ingrained in me. And at this point, I know that Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my high intensity workouts,
Love it.
and I know that these are the days that I have to work. I feel mentally to get my motivation going. This is what I need, and I know that I need to get myself really going to work as hard as I can to actually get that workout done. Right. It's a combination of things, really. One is getting that first initial part of doing the actual workout. Then there are the other aspects of the program itself, which are the check-ins, the the community feeling. You could, messaging each other, back and forth in the room, cheering each other on, and seeing that, okay, you're not the only one that struggles with certain things. We all have certain things we struggle with, and in many cases we struggle with the same exact thing. So we encourage each other. Uh, it pushes us to actually do it and say, okay, we can do this. It doesn't have to be at the same pace. We do it at our own pace, and then we do it. And then once we do it, then we go to that next level, and that the level of achievement keeps getting higher and higher. And where I'm at a point where, like, okay, yes, I can do this. I may not like it, but I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this better. Um, so overall, the communal feeling, the habit forming aspect of it as well, where I've gone from never eating fruit or barely ever eating fruit to the point where I'm eating one piece of fruit every single day. And that's important to me because I've always wanted to eat healthy, but I just don't have that, again, motivation that, like, do I really need to? Now I'm like, no, not only do I need to, I want to. It's a want now rather than a need. So the motivation has become more of or rather, that's where the motivation comes from, the wanting. In the beginning of the summertime, I just found myself lying on the couch, uh, day in, day out, just watching stuff. And I felt myself each day more and more sluggish. And I felt the pounds actually, getting there. I was definitely getting pudgy and thinking, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. I have no excuse not to. And then your post came about with your program, and I thought to myself, yeah, I can look at this and see. At the same time, thinking to myself, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if not that I can't do it, that I will stick to it, because I've had that that experience in the past where I've started a workout program and then 2-3 days later I'm just like, why am I putting myself through all this? I'm done. I'm not doing it. And then that goal of wanting to just get up became a habit, not a strong habit, but there was a habit there. It was already, I saw it forming. Like, okay, all right, each day doing something, getting up off your butt and doing it. I found myself not watching TV as much. I found myself less on my phone. I found myself more up and running, literally running, something that I didn't do. I didn't like running for long periods of time. And then it became this goal to achieve that extra, pun intended, mile every single time that I would run. And the running would be, the goal was twice a week. And then that goal turned into 3 times a week. And then at one point, it turned into every single day, which I never thought that would be possible for me. As much as I would have wanted to just to stay fit, that became such a thing. That there was a point that I was pushing myself to the point where it was actually hurting me physically. So I scaled it down and realized, okay, I no longer have to push myself to do 1 extra mile each time. I'm just going to 20 minutes a day or 20 minutes at a time. If I can do 20 minutes at a time straight through, whatever the mileage is after that, it's just bonus, whatever. All right. And then the other things like healthy eating, bed routines, all of this stuff that we take for granted, that I took for granted. That was the other thing. I was actually sleeping more, and I had a routine of actually going to bed at a certain time, rather than, again, binge watching till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then going to bed and then trying to go to sleep and not being able to sleep. Now I'm able to go to bed or start my bedtime routine, which consists of reading and then light 10-minute, 15-minute meditation for sleeping. I'd sleep, wake up in the morning. All right, time to do that workout. Time to get myself motivated again. But it became a habit. So yeah, it's all there. It's all there. It makes sense. So even when I'm walking, sometimes I realize, oh, I'm smiling, and then again, nobody can see me because I've got a mask on, so it doesn't really matter. But I feel healthy. It's like one thing. It's a domino effect. Well, money was the one thing. Paying into something that I wasn't sure whether I'd stick to it, because in the past, workout thing many years ago, and it was expensive. At the time, I thought, oh, I can do this. I was really gung ho. Paid into it. I did like maybe two exercises. By the end of it, I'm like, what the hell? No. Boxed it up, put it away under my bed somewhere. Never touched it again. And that's what I went back to that thinking, will I be able to do this again? Am I going to pay into this? What helped me overcome it really was, I messaged you and I said, I really want to do your program, but I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I don't know if I can stick to this. And then the one thing you said to me, which was the one thing that it was like just a bell, a ding.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Whether you do it or not, what do you have to lose? I'm like, holy crap. Yeah, basically telling me it'll hurt you more by not trying than trying. And it's like, yeah, I'm doing this, and yeah, I'll see what happens. And here I am. Here we are. It's been really good. We're all different. Every one of us is different, and what the instructor, as in yourself, what you're putting out there, obviously, you're doing it at your pace, and you're doing it whereas you're a professional. Don't let that intimidate you, especially with your program. You really do set it up so that we are all accountable for what we do, and we don't have to do it exactly how you do it. As long as we're actually getting up and doing something, that's all that matters. Yes, push yourself. Absolutely push yourself. Push yourself to your limit. And your limit might be completely different to someone else's limits. My one advice is try it. Do it. If you can't do it, then you can't do it. I guarantee you'll be able to do it.
Do you want to positively change your body and mind to look and feel great? Are you currently feeling flat and lacking energy, but you're already short of time and overwhelmed by the number of responsibilities you have? Then HIIT home workouts with Jack could be just what you're after. I've put together a library of workouts for you to do where you want, when you want, using nothing but your tempo. And there's over 100 different exercises and more than 30 different sessions to give you plenty of variety. Together we'll find a suitable time to slot a short amount of exercise into your schedule and make daily movement a vital and integral part of your lifestyle. These short, high-intensity sessions only take 20 to 30 minutes of your time, and they're achievable for you wherever you're currently at in your fitness journey. We can adapt the number of sessions you do and the difficulty of the movements to suit your current capability. So get in touch now to jumpstart your physical and mental energy. No gym, just Jack. Let's have it.